Yo, what's up, guys? I want to share. This morning I was studying the Bible, and I write some notes here, and I want to share with you guys. And I want to talk today about love, right? These people, you know, people have misunderstood the word love for a long time. The world doesn't really understand what is love. Love is not a feeling, that you cannot control. Love is you choose to love, and love is action. So let me show you a few versicles of the Bible, which I'm going to unveil you that this is truth. Let me start with something that's going to first, before talking about love, that is very, very in the same topic, how to choose the correct friends. And for that, I'm going to read Exodus 18:21. Okay, again, this is not in English, the Bible, it's in Spanish, so I'm going to translate it. So it's going to be more or less the same message, but not word by word. It says, choose yourself in the town, men that are capable and fear God, men that love the truth and hate making money in a bad way, or in a way that's not correct. So here, it's telling you how to choose the qualities of a good friend, good employee, good person that's going to be beside you. First of all, it's talking about men that are capable and are hardworking. So they have to work hard and have to be capable to do that job. Okay? Second, men that fear God. Again, this is something that people get very confused. It's not the same to fear God than to believe in God. It's very different. Let me put you an example. You can believe in the law of gravity, but maybe you don't fear gravity. So someone that goes to a skyscraper and it's in like floor number 88, and they walk to the edge of the building, they're not going to keep walking past the edge of the building because they fear gravity, because they fear that if they walk in the air, they're going to fall down and die. It's not the same believing than fearing. Fearing means that you're going to obey and you're not going to test that law. When you fear God, you obey God, and you're not going to test God because you fear the consequences, right? Next quality says that they love the truth, so that they don't lie. They're not liars. Never surround yourself with liars, bro. That's the worst thing. And lastly, but not less important, it says that they hate to make money in a dishonest way. They cannot be bribed. Okay, you don't want to be around people that value money more than a relationship. But now, going back to love, guys, let me share with you Colossians 3:14. It says, dress yourself with love, which who joins us in a perfect way, right? So it says, dress yourself with love. I chose this shirt, right, for this video. I dressed myself with this watch. I got this AP and put it on. I chose the AP. I didn't choose the Rolex. I didn't choose the Richard Mille. I chose the AP. I chose this black LLADOS University shirt. And I chose these white shorts. That's a choice. Love is a choice. You choose to love. And let me go deeper. Love is action. It's not a feeling. If you say, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, so just words saying it, but then you go and you do something really bad, you don't love that person. Your actions don't say the same. Okay, and here in First John 3:18-19, it says, "Dear, dear sons, that our love is not only words, but we show the truth through our actions. Actions show really love. Actions show really who you are. So love, it goes with the character. Okay? It's not what we say or what we feel, it's what we do. Very important. Okay? Here in 1 John 4:19, it says, "We love each other because he loved us first." What is this saying? That we can love people because God and Jesus loved us first. People that are not loved are people that don't love others. And these people that are not loved, so if you are watching this video and you feel that you are not loved by anyone, it's because you don't love no one. You gotta love first someone to be loved back. So who's gonna love us first? It's like, okay, so who's gonna love me first? Like, dude, God is loving you. Jesus is loving you. It's unconditional. The love, Jesus died for you, bro. Like how, that's unconditional love. Someone that is willing to die for you, there's no bigger love than that. And yes, you and everyone in this world has that love. The thing is that they don't realize. That's why people, they're depressed, they want to take their life, they feel like, they don't fit anywhere. Bro, that's not true. That's how the devil is make you get to that point where you feel that no one loves you. That's not true. Okay, and I'm backing it up with verses in the Bible. I don't know how you say in English, but it's Colosenses 3:13. Okay, it says, be comprehensive with other people, and pardon everyone who offends you. Remember that the Lord, forgive. I said pardon, forgive everyone that offends you, and remember that the Lord forgave you first, so you have to do the same with others. So this is a very important thing, because you cannot love no one. You cannot truly love someone if you are resentful and you haven't forgave someone that has hurt you. It's not possible for you to fully love your wife if you're still resentful and you haven't forgiven your parents or that person that did you that or that thing. Okay? If I'm driving my Ferrari today and someone comes and crashes into me, and I just get so mad at that person and I don't forgive him, and I hold that inside me, and it's been like 6 months. I'm still mad at that person. Well, it's been 6 months. I cannot love my wife. I cannot love the people around me. I cannot love you, and I cannot love anyone. So do you understand why it's so important to forgive everyone? Because a heart cannot be, mad at someone and love at other person at the same time. Fully love. So all of you guys that are listening right now, that have resentment and they haven't forgiven someone because of something they did to you, I don't care how bad it is, bro. I don't care you never did anything wrong to that person and this person fucked your whole life up. You need to forgive. It's about you being able to keep moving forward. Probably that person that did you harm doesn't even remember anything, and it's just living a normal life. But it's about you, that you're still locked in that past event and you can move forward. Okay, and let me show you one more versicle. It's 1 John 3:21-22, and it's talking about, dear friends, if we don't feel if we don't blame sorry, I'm trying to find a word in English. Baby? I'm trying to call my wife. ¿Cómo se dice en inglés culpable? ¿Vienes? I don't have my phone. Let me use my phone. I thought I could not use. Nada. I'm trying to find the word, guys. ¿Culpable en inglés? ¿Culpable? Oh, guilty. So guilty. I was just not getting the word, guys. Remember, I'm Spanish. I'm not English, so it's very important I use the correct word. Guilty was a word I was not getting. So if we don't feel guilty, we can get close to God. It's literally saying this here. And we will receive everything that we ask because we obey and we do what God likes. So if we don't feel guilty, we can get close to God. Guys, this is so important. If you're feeling guilty, you will not be able to fully get close to God. Because guilt is getting you away from God. This is why you cannot live in guilt. There's, you feel guilty for many things you do, but maybe you are feeling guilty for stuff that you didn't even do yourself. So it doesn't matter you did it or you didn't do it and you just blaming yourself. You need to understand that Jesus died so that we live guilt-free because we are sinners. We are all sinners. So the reason why Jesus was crucified is so that we could be free from our past sins and whichever sins you will do. So let this sink, guys. Reflect on this video. What is love? Reflecting if are you really loving people? If you're not being loved, now you understand that it's because you're not loving people. Are you really loving your wife? Are you really loving your people, your parents, everyone around you? And let me finish up with something. If you guys just stay on the free stuff, like if you just, there's two types of people in this world. People that want free shit and people that put the money on the table. The people that want the free shit, they never get anywhere in life. And I'm going to explain you why. The people that take the risks and put the money on the table and bet on themselves are the people that really go places. And let me put you an example. I don't care about football because it's the peasant's sport and it's how the devil controls you and it's how the masses are controlled. But so if I see a football match, I don't really care. But what if I put $500,000 that one team is going to win? Now I'm caring about that match and then I'm watching it and I'm so excited watching it. The same happens when you put money. And you have to put money where you want to go. You don't want to put money in a football match because you don't want to be paying attention to football players. It's not going to take you anywhere. You want to be paying attention to people that are where you want to go, and have what you want to have. So make sure you put the money in that direction. So you fully pay attention to that. And, for example, for someone, $750 is all the money they have. And for someone, $750 is nothing. So if someone puts $750 and it's all they have, it's not going to be the same as someone that puts $750 and it's just something they don't really care about. So you have to push yourself and put money in yourself, bet in yourself, an amount of money that really matters to you. And that is when really stuff is going to take it to another level. This video, people watch it, and there's people that are watching this video and have not invested anything in themselves. There's people watching this video that they're in my university and they put 750 or they put 2 grand. I'm telling you that those people are watching this video in a totally different way than people that have not put anything. Why? Because it matters for them. So it's not only what you receive when you invest, okay? It's also what are you actually changing everything, bro. You're changing how you view every single video. You're changing how you view everything. Because now you've put money, your hard-earned money, in this way. God wants to see that you are committing with action with your hard-earned money, and you're putting that money in the direction that you want to go. Let me put you an example. You want to be a Formula One mechanic, but you are only watching videos about how to be a mechanic. How to fix this, how to do that, You're reading books, you're watching videos, Okay, book is different, a book, this is my book, it's in Spanish, it's not in English, guys. I'll make my best to translate it when I have time and take it out, but it's not going to be anything soon. It took me 2 years to write that book, So, but I will translate it, I will get to it, and it will be sometime available for you guys in English. When you buy a book, you're already investing, so you're already putting money, but it's not great money, okay? It's money. That's why, that's why the guy that wants to be a mechanic, who really wants to be a mechanic is going to put all their money towards that dream. All the money they have, they're going to relocate, they're going to move to another country, they're going to move close to wherever they have the biggest opportunity to learn the most about that. And God sees that. That's why God will give everyone in comparison to how much effort they're putting. Okay? So make sure, guys, you're putting that money in the area, in the direction where you want to take your life. If not, you're going to still be walking in circles year after year, and your life is going to be the same shit, and you're not going to be doing what you want to do. Guys, love you guys. Remember, you have the free masterclass. You can check it in my description. Make sure you start putting the work and you start putting the money. See you guys.